Oh, it's so close. It's always close. Okay. Okay. Hey, who's ever in here already? Let me see. Is it sticking up? No. Okay. I'm not gonna be in here that long because I am tired. I've been working actually today, so I won't be here that long. But I did want to come in and pop in and see if there was anybody that had any questions or anything like that. Quinn Ken. Hey, how are you? How was your day today, Quinn Ken? I won't be here that long. I'm probably gonna be here like maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 at the most. Cause y'all know my lives be really long. They've been really long, and they be so long that it take a while for them to actually upload. But yeah, hey, I'm good. I'm good. I'm actually tired. I normally don't do a whole lot of work, but I did some work today, so my body is just like wanting to take a nap. But I was like, if I go to sleep, then I'm gonna miss this me going live, and so I'm here to go live for the whole month of December and answer whatever questions you guys have about surgical tech, the career, like should you do it, should you not? Should you switch careers and go be a surgical tech from SPD? Some surgical techs go from surgical tech to another job. Most surgical techs actually end up going to surgical tech school. I know. I'm not going to sleep, but I am gonna lay down, DC. I'm tired. Did you sign up with CareRav already? I'm tired. I am tired. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even front. I got up early this morning, y'all. Today is not only the winter solstice, but the Jupiter and Saturn have a conjunction. So last night I woke up to the rain. I did nothing came from it so far. Oh, well, just it didn't give me a notification when I did it. I just ended up looking at the app one day and it was something on there. But I don't think I'm gonna take the shift that's on there tomorrow because I got some more stuff to do, especially on the channel, and I'm gonna try to get it to where you guys can have. Do you have to talk? Hold on, I waited 3 hours to get a physical for the next contract. You waited 3 hours. My God, where did you go at? Hi HT, thank you for joining us. You said, do you have to talk a lot while in search? You don't have to talk a lot. I mean, if you know what's going on, you could just hand them the instrument. You might want to talk. And it also too depends on the case. Some of them you can't talk, like eyes. Thank you for the light. And eyes, you really can't talk too much because the patient is sedated versus all the way like sleep, and they might like jerk, which they normally have them strapped down. Thank you for the lights, you guys. They normally have them strapped down, but even just talking, sometimes the patient will like fall asleep, like doze off, and then if they hear you speaking, they're like jerk, and they don't like that in eyes. That's no good. You ain't got nothing to do except for get that money. I do actually have something to do. So I've been working in my studio. Y'all know I'm a hairstylist too. Don't forget now. I just do and doing hair is easier for me to just have people just come. They just come here, shit. And so I don't have to go nowhere. And so, anyways, I was working in my studio today doing hair this weekend, and then I got some stuff to actually fix in there. So I won't be taking that shift. But it was cool to see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, or to at least know that it's an option if I do need it. Maybe if I wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and feel like scrubbing, I'll take it. But I doubt I'll wake up at 4 o'clock feeling like I want to go to work. That might not be it. But it is a thought. We'll see. The day not over with yet, so we'll see how I feel. And I did think about taking it just to do a review on the app and see how it works for surgical techs. I think it's surgical techs that's on there, phlebotomists, nurses, LPNs. Who else did I see? It was something else, but I seen a whole lot of different listings in different states. Like I went online to look up CareRev, and then I saw all of the jobs they had. Y'all just drank some soda, so excuse me for burping. But yeah, I was thinking about it just to do a review just to see. But I wanted to get these interviews done. I signed up. I'll let you know. Still trying to get my. Oh, they don't pay out the same day or the next day. So CareRev pay out, from what I understand, twice a week, which I thought was like pretty cool. But I thought they paid out like immediately, or at least the next day when it came down to Medley. I didn't know it take that long. But it was the week. Hold on, you just did that what, like maybe Thursday? So maybe because it's the weekend, they haven't like processed it or whatever. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, you don't have to. I don't know. I'm being patient. I'm gonna start snapping. You did it on Friday, right? So maybe give it a couple. Like, let's see what they do by tomorrow. But it don't tell you on the app how long, or it don't tell you like how long it should take for them to pay you out. I'm trying to do them interviews this week, but it's people who emailed me and on Instagram, and they wanted to do it, but people got different times. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just start doing interview days, and then I'll be able to like just let you guys come in whenever, and hopefully I can get it set up right. That I didn't want to read. You got to read the, you got to read it though. Hopefully you ain't overlooked something saying we're gonna pay you in 90 days. That wouldn't be, you don't want that. Right? But yeah. So I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. But I just popped in. How is the sea moisture? Oh my God, I really should do. So it's been about a week. I think it's been about a week. Quinn can, and I think it's really been good. I'm finna put y'all all the way in my business. But it just what I can tell you, the first thing I noticed, the energy part was kind of cool. Because it did like keep me, it didn't wake me up, I would say, not like coffee, but I did feel like I didn't need a nap or nothing like that. So I could feel that. But my poop was way smoother, which it reminded me of aloe vera gel. So if y'all ever taken like or eaten real aloe, like I eat aloe because I have it and it's really good for you, it's beneficial for you. And aloe, yeah, when you poop, like it's smooth, you can tell that gel or that coating is in your body. So with aloe, what I know is that it coats your intestines and everything, and it gives you like a little lubrication in there, which helps with your digestive system and all of that. And so that's what it reminded me of. So that's what I noticed so far. Is my poop is more like smooth, like not. I don't know if that sounds good. It's like smooth. That's good. I wanted to try it as a face mask. I heard right there. You heard about the sea moss as a face mask or the aloe? Cause I use aloe like it's just something like laying around the house. Like I be cutting pieces up and just like rubbing it on my face and everything. The sea moss. Oh, I never heard about sea moss as a face mask. I might have to try it. I got mine in the refrigerator. I put it in the refrigerator and then I need to eat it. I'm not sure how long it really lasts for. So my goal is to make sure I'm done with it within like 2 weeks. I don't want what I made to last more than 2 weeks because I don't know if it's going to be fresh. But I did keep it in the refrigerator and I put it in a little jar. Like a little, I had an old pickle jar, so I put it in there. And so, yeah. But we'll see. I'm going to still use it. I can't tell you normally with stuff for me, it take me a minute to see the results. I normally see it in my skin. So I haven't really seen it in my skin yet, but I don't think I've been taking it long enough to really see all the benefits from it. My nails and hair grows fairly well, so I won't really see it probably in that area. As far as to see my skull, but I have seen it in my poop, so just if that helps. So if you got any like digestive issues, I would definitely too say try some aloe. A lot of people like they put aloe on like we put stuff on our skin, but I promise you it's more beneficial if you take it. Like if you eat it, it's gonna do even more. So like poop see my face. That's gross. Don't do a poop see my face mask. See, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, if you eat it, it'll be more beneficial. So the same thing with the aloe. I was putting it on my skin, but I really started seeing a difference when I started taking the aloe. And it took me a month to kind of start seeing a difference with the aloe. And I would just take that and like I have aloe. I have a couple of aloe plants, and mine have the big leaves that you see at the store on them. And so I just cut it. I cut the tip off, and then I put it back in the dirt because you can regrow the aloe that way. So if you got an aloe, if you go to the store and you buy one from the store, then don't throw it away. Just cut the top part off and put it in some soil, and it'll regrow. And so I'll cut the top off, and then from where I cut the top off, then I'll start cutting little pieces to do different things with it. But the bottom, the more wide piece, I'll leave for like food, and I'll cut the gel out and put it in a jar, and I'll just cut pieces of the gel every morning and eat it. Or like I really don't eat it. Oh, yeah, I eat it. I bite it, and it just kind of slimy. So, but you can put it in your water. My mom likes to blend hers, but I don't do all that. I'm just like, whatever. We're gonna chop it up a little bit, and I'll get a spoonful and I'll just eat it. So I like the aloe though, but the sea moss I have to try it because the sea moss has so many minerals in it. It has what 92 minerals of 102 minerals in it that we need for the human body. So I ain't taking no vitamins right now because I got sea moss. So hopefully that works. I'm not taking vitamins. I'm not a vitamin person. I would rather go for the more natural options. So we got sea moss on deck, and then I got a couple other things in there, but because sea moss offers so many benefits, I have to try it. And so we'll see how I go. I'll maybe do an update in a couple weeks, but I don't think I've been using it long enough to give you like this is what I've seen because of this. And that's the only thing I'm taking right now, so I can see. I decided to start with the aloe and everything just to focus on what benefits I do get from the sea moss. Because when you're doing a whole bunch of stuff, you don't know what's working. But yeah, so everything you've been doing has been serving you well. I don't see what else you need. Well, you want to always try. Well, I mean, I'm just trying to live longer. Like, just trying to be here as long as possible. So, I'm not scared to die or nothing like that. Like, I don't want to die. I'm not saying that either. But I'm gonna enjoy my time here on Earth. So the goal is to like try to have healthier things, especially because I still eat certain junk too now. I'm not like perfect. So I'll still have like the last couple of days, I've been wanting straight cheeseburgers and fries, like from Checkers. Like I've been eating like junk. I've been eating junk. And so I'm about to cut back because I've noticed that I've been eating a lot of burgers and meat and stuff like that. But I listen to what my body likes. So if I'm wanting chicken and meat and all of that, or not chicken, but mostly like burgers, I'll eat it because sometimes I'll just want salads. Like sometimes I'll eat like a salad every day of the week or something, like that. And so I'm just gonna eat what I want to. But as far as my immunity goes, I have been playing with different like herbals or remedies or things like that, however you want to put it. I'm working on my home apothecary. You got a physical. Oh, but why did it take them so long? I would have been mad. I would have been mad. He said, you have glucose in your urine. I didn't say much, but I drink too much. Stop drinking then. Or change up what you're drinking. Drink some wine. But if you got glucose, you probably should like go on a detox and then try to figure out what's going on with that. I would try to cut back if you can on the drinking, just to give your body a reset. But yeah, so we're gonna do another 15 minutes, y'all. I can make it. All I want to do is go take a shower and climb in my pajamas and put my robe on and fall asleep. That's all I want to do. But I really did wake up early this morning to I'm gonna turn a leaf in 2021. Yeah, you're gonna have to because it's some new stuff happening. Like, and you know what else you're gonna do in 2020? You're gonna start a side hustle because I'm gonna keep pounding it into y'all head until you tell me, yeah, but I'm starting doing this today. It ain't gotta be no whole business. It could be something that you can do online. You already know I'm gonna say that. But that's when I'm like drilling that into y'all. We gonna talk about surgical tech stuff too. But I want everybody to like really be focused on for 2021 having that diversity in your income, having more than one stream of income. Like I'm on that. And I'm just gonna keep saying it over and over again. I've been saying it for a long time. To people that know me, like in real life, if you talk to people that know me, they're gonna be like, "You about to get off the line. You about to get off the line." I'm gonna get off in about 15 minutes and 15 more minutes because I need to take a shower. Like I smell like hairspray and shit right now. Not and shit, but I smell like hairspray, hairspray and oil and stuff. So I'm gonna take a shower. But I knew if I would have gotten a shower and got comfortable, you guys, I would have fell asleep because I woke up. It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, and it was raining, and it woke me up. So I went ahead and got up and did a cause y'all know today December 21st, so it's the winter solstice, and Jupiter is No, I ain't been. I went on IG. I did see some messages. I have a lot of messages on IG right now, but I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna check them. I'll check them. You told me that the other day, didn't you? Hold on, let me see my other phone. I know I'm terrible with me and Instagram. Oh, my phone dead. I be trying to stay off Instagram and Facebook because they distracting to me a little bit. So I ain't gonna even lie. That's why I try not to hop on there every day. But I'm gonna go on there. I promise. As soon as we get off here, I'm gonna go on Instagram, and then two, we gonna set up. I got to figure this in. I got to. Yeah, this my What my friend say? She say this the Did she say this was the trap phone? I can't remember what she said, but it was like the plug phone or some shit she said. But no, this one I had for a really long time. The battery doesn't stay charged very long, but it still works. I think. I'm Kevin Gates. Oh, you Kevin Gates. Shit, I am too. Actually, I'll be drinking, right? But so yeah, I'm gonna check it. It's dead. I'm gonna check it when I get off of here and see what you was talking about. Cause it is. So I did see that I had some messages on there, but I want to do some. I want to do while people are gonna be like on holidays this week. I wanted to try to do some interviews and things like that. I wanted to do them last week, and I can't get my software to share the screen. Like I can't share it. So I got to figure out how to share this. Like I can interview you, but I want to share it on live on YouTube. So I've been working on that a little bit. And so that's what we gonna do here in the next couple of days, hopefully. And then yeah, but we'll see. I'm gonna see what you said on there. I'm gonna check. But you gotta start drinking though. Is the program hard for surgical techs? I would say yes. My program was hard. It was a long time ago. It was in the military, but I would still say that you would have to know the same things. So mine was 6 months though, 3 months of clinicals, and then 3 months of didactic, like the bookwork stuff. And we did labs and stuff like that as well. I'm doing them 3 months of didactics. And then after that, it was like go to your next duty station, and so that's what happened. So for me, it wasn't, but from what I could tell, it seems to be harder. It's longer as a civil. It's longer. The schooling is longer in the outside world. So to me, that makes it harder because life happens, and so I would want a program with the shortest amount of time. Now the thing is, some people be wanting to get a degree and all of that stuff. You know, they want to feel like, you know, because I guess getting an associate's is an accomplishment and having a degree is, but they don't care about that if you're just trying to get a job. So I would say go to the program that costs the least amount of money, that's going to get you done the fastest. Because it doesn't matter if you have an associate's as a surgical tech or a certificate as a surgical tech. All that matters is that you pass the surgical tech program. Some places don't even care if you're certified or not. So I would do the shortest program so you don't have to worry about life, happening to you. Because that's what happens. Like, I didn't go to surgical tech school as a civilian, but I did go to cosmetology school, and it's the same kind of like vocational setup or whatever. And it took longer because I had life stuff happen. And it happened like that for a lot of people that was in school. Life would happen. So I would try to get a shorter program so you can just get it over and done with, and then like let life happen after you make your money. But if something happens while you're in school, sometimes people won't graduate. like it just be stuff happening. So I would look for the shortest program that costs the least amount of money and not worry about getting an associate's degree. Like, unless you're gonna go back for a bachelor's, and two, even then, like, the only thing you're gonna really be able to do with that stuff as a surgical tech is go be a director of a surgical tech program or an instructor if you want an associate's. If not, you can get a bachelor's and then do some other kind of program. It's like some programs that let you just have a bachelor's degree, and then you could cross train or whatever. So like for surgical tech, let's just say if you had a surgical technology bachelor degree, then you could maybe apply to a PA program or to a nursing program, but you still got to go through the program. So is that, but I wouldn't um yeah, I would just try to get the shortest class with the shortest program that costs the least. Now, that might not go hand in hand. So you might find a short if you can get to a community college, I think you'll be able to find a shorter program for less money. Um, but I would say it's hard because you got anatomy and physiology that you got to learn. You got to learn the instruments. You got to learn drugs and some of the, reactions to drugs. It's just a lot that you have to learn because you're learning about the human body and how to take certain technology, certain equipment to do the case. So you got to know about the human part of it and like the instrument and equipment part of it and everything that kind of go in between. So like the supplies and stuff. So you still dealing with medicines. So you got to understand dosage and stuff like that and at least understand it. And I'm not saying that you're going to be mixing meds and stuff, what you will, but you'll have a nurse there, somebody to help you if you need to mix meds on your back table. But for the most part, you just need to understand it of the drugs. And so sometimes they got to go a little deeper into like the background of the actual drug, if it's lidocaine and all of that stuff, marcaine, cocaine, all of those things. You're gonna go well into detail about those things, but you won't need to know all of that stuff in practice. You'll just need to have an understanding of what they do. Like if the doc asks you, is this with or without, and then and you don't understand, or if it's with or without epi, but you don't really understand why you wouldn't give them epi, like that wouldn't be helpful to the doctor or to the patient because you got to understand why you're not giving epi or why you would give epi or why we using certain say so, like saline versus water. Like why would you use sterile water versus saline and that type of stuff. So they're gonna give you more of a background on sorry I'm itchy, you guys. I got ate up by the mosquitoes, the Florida mosquitoes, my God. But if you it's hard for that reason. So but luckily these schools should be out here spending enough time, with you to train you on it. And most of them they're gonna help you pass because it helps their overall school score. So I wouldn't too much worry about, if it's hard because it's not easy. Because you're thinking like it's anatomy. You might not actually be the surgeon and a doctor, but you definitely on that team and they definitely gonna want you to actually be a part of the team and have some knowledge that's gonna be beneficial to the team. So in order to, and you like, it's a person, it's a whole human being that is like basically, at your that you're trying to help. And because you're the surgical expert, you're the sterility expert in the room, like you just really need to know what you can and can't do. Sometimes a doctor asks you, especially like the new ones, like if you got an old doc, I mean, yeah, maybe they know some things, but even if, as a surgical tech, I done been around. Like let's just say I go one place and I learn something, and I go another place, and I take what I learned with me because that's how knowledge works, right? We get to take it with us, and I apply what I learned, and then I teach. I could teach a doctor something, or a nurse practitioner, or a PA, something. Like don't underestimate the responsibility of the surgical tech just because it might be an entry level position. The thing about surgical tech too, what you guys have to understand is it's a really new profession. So it's only like 40 years old. It started in the military and branched off. It started in like the nurse corps part of the military and then branched off into more of a OJT type of situation. And now it's more being more structured and organized and monitored or whatever. And so it's just a little bit, it's intense. I'm gonna say the school was, it was intense. Like even right now, I'm looking at this book that I pulled out yesterday, and to look at these clamps and stuff. Just imagine, like at some point, you're gonna end up running into, over your whole career, you'll end up running into these instruments, and you'll need to know how to use them and what they're for, and what else can they be used for. So this just to give you an idea. This is instruments. This just instruments. We ain't even talking about anatomy or pharmacology or the equipment and like none of that other shit. Like we even do wound care. You gotta know wound care. You gotta know wound stages, healing, all of that. Like it's all required to know, which is a part of anatomy. Like the anatomy part of it, or basic science part of the course or whatever. But you still have to know all of that stuff. And so, yeah, it's hard. It seemed like to me it was hard, but it might not be hard for everybody. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, sorry guys, I didn't see these. I'm sorry. Okay, okay. Let me know I wasn't done with showing you. I know you wasn't. I know we got to finish it. I know you wasn't, and I want to finish it. Hey, Ariel. Do you think? Um, See, it doesn't matter because if that's from high school, that doesn't matter, Area. You'll just have to go start the program, and then whatever grades you get in the program, that'll be it. DCHT. It is hard but worth it. Okay, so that's your answer, HT. I'm sorry, I didn't see these, you guys. I don't know what happened. In Mississippi, Area says in Mississippi we have to have a 2.0 grade point average or above the standard. Yeah, I mean 2.0 is not a good grade though. DC said area is not really hard for NBA point guards. What? I had a bad day. I was walking and this guy tried to see me and work. Why didn't you go live yesterday? I did go live yesterday. I sure did, didn't I, guys? Hey, baby. I always want to call you Barbie. Hey, girl, how you doing? Why are you? Yeah, I don't know. What you mean? Y'all know I'm going to get my associate's degree. Okay, that's great. That's why I picked surgical tech. Why you picked the area? I mean, why you picked the baby? DC OR manager for sure. Yeah, you could do that too with a degree. Only 1 year and doesn't cost money. The surgical tech program don't cost money. Kiapa, yes. I'm sorry guys, I did not see y'all comments. Baby, will not that much money compared to other programs, right? Pharmacology is hard too, but too bad. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I was offered pharmacology as well. I'm not messing with that. And it doesn't seem fun either. You know, like that just seems boring. I'm gonna look at pills and stuff all day and sad or older or sick people or whatever. Kiafa, we gotta pass our general prereqs with a C or above. I feel like an outcast. I'm nervous. Kiafa, you see me chatting. I do see you chatting. Do you think Scrub Tech School offers tutors to help? Yep, I do. I think it's gonna be people that'll help you, so I wouldn't worry about it. You probably will have homework. You're gonna have homework, and even after you scrub, you're gonna have homework because you're gonna have to learn some of the stuff that you don't know about. Will they let you know if you're failing or passing? Yes, baby. Yep. Ariel. It's going to, it's still a C. I don't know. I don't know. Baby, they don't respect it sometimes. Yeah. But if you know who you are and why you're doing it, you good. Yep. Draping. And a lot of info. Yeah. I must have missed a lot of this. Like, y'all was talking. I was just like talking and not paying this no attention. What you mean, baby? I feel like I'm an outcast because Scrub Tech is hard. I might have to study every night. You should. Baby, laugh my butt off. Can you check your DMs? I will. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. sorry with checking my y'all. My DMs turned into my whole email situation. So I'm definitely gonna do that tonight. I'm on it. I'm responding to you. I'm sorry, Bree. I think I said a bride. Is it Bree or bride? That's bride. Is it Bree? It's bride. I know it is. Kiafa, is this a good plan for to be a regular scroll tech for 5 years and then specialize? Is that a good plan? To be a regular squirrel tech for 5 years. No, I already said go be a regular squirrel tech for 2 years, get the experience, and go traveling. Then figure out what your specialty is. Don't specialize so soon. You might not like it. After doing squirrel tech for 7 years, I'm thinking about becoming a nuclear chemist. You should be a nuclear chemist first. The quickest way to a destination is straight, not around the corner and back again. Um, it's Bree. Okay. Okay. I will check it. I'm so sorry, Bree. I promise y'all. I'm on Instagram. I'm checking my messages. I just was working. I was actually doing like I just haven't I'm on it. It's no excuses. No excuses. You right. I should have checked it. Don't feel like an outcast area. It seems like a lot, but when you start and practice, you'll get it. Yeah. You gotta start though. Like you gotta start first. Call me Barbie. Okay, Barbie. I do be wanting to call you Barbie. Every time I see your name, it automatically turns into Barbie in my head. And then I have to say I'm saying it wrong. Are the surgeons rude when working, and do you have to stand for long periods of time? They can be rude, or they can be straightforward, direct, and sometimes rude. Yes, and yes, you can have a situation where you stand on your feet for long periods of time. So I would suggest wearing some compression socks, or compression leggings, because I like leggings under my scrubs, and then I would wear compression socks, and I would wear some nice comfy tennis shoes. I wouldn't wear clogs. I don't. They're not scrub tech shoes. That them don't work. They don't work for scrub techs. Like that's not. We shouldn't be in clogs. No area. I wasn't saying don't worry about feeling like it. No, you don't. You. Oh. Is this Fran? Is it Franco? Francos? Francois? Man, I really tried. Mr. I'm thinking this is I'm sorry. Can you work as a scrub tech with a misdemeanor marijuana charge? I think it depends. Yeah, I think so. I think if you can pass a background check, you should run a background check on yourself. You need to it probably need to be a certain amount of years old, but if it's a misdemeanor, you should be good. I think it's just felonies that you have to worry about. Yeah, I think you should be good. But I would if you worry about it, I would run a background check on myself. I've done it several times. You guys, because you're my favorite and I know that I'm your favorite, can you just please like hit the like button just one time for me if you are in here? I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all already know. That's the YouTube. Thank you guys. That's what us YouTubers be out here trying to fight with the algorithm. Or not fight, but you know. DC said laugh my ass off. They have to check their attitudes at the door. Yeah. Francois. I hope I said that right, but I think you broke it down for me though. I like that, Francois. I like that. I like the spelling. I mean, I like the original spelling, but I just didn't I know how to pronounce it. I apologize. Area, okay, I understand chemistry, maybe become a nuclear. Yeah, do that. Go straight to that. Don't go to surgical tech school. If you whatever you want to be, do that. Don't do one thing and then go back to do the other thing. It's gonna take you twice as long. Barbie. At first it seems hard, but once you get started, you will get the hang of it. Study, but work smart and not harder. Yes. Smarter, not harder. Francois. How you know who that is? Holla at me. Oh, so y'all friends. Y'all just hanging out. Y'all just hanging out in the chat. That's what's up. Area for sure. Francois, yeah, it's French. I like that. I do. Barbie in the building. Hey, priestess, how are you? You had a good day today? You fine when you say that be. You fine when you say that be. I think I understand. You fine when you say that be. I'm confused. I'm a little slow sometimes too. Y'all gotta forgive me. Especially when I've been using my brain power. I'm okay. Ariel, hey. So if y'all came in here in the last couple minutes and you ain't hit the like button, please hit the like button. You in a dilemma. I'm having a good day. Wait a minute, I'm in a dilemma. How was your day? I had a good day. I'm a little bit tired. I actually was working. I was only supposed to be on here for you you find when you say Francois B. I'm slow right now. But I think I understand that you're saying I'm fine, I'm okay. I think that's what you're saying. What happened, priestess? I'm sorry you had today is supposed to be a good day. You guys, or the energy is already here. Thank you guys for the lights. The energy is already here, but Jupiter and Saturn has conjuncted. This will be going on for like the next couple of 100 years, if I am mistaken. And today is the first day of the winter solstice. And you guys, guess what I got today? Hold on, let me get it. I'm gonna open it on camera just because y'all in here. So I got something in the mail. I can show y'all this side. And I can show you that I got it in the mail today. Well, I can't show you that I got it today, but you can see that's from that. So I'm super excited, you guys. I ain't gonna even lie. Y'all watching me open it like it's an unboxing. Y'all ain't gonna believe what it is. Y'all might believe what it is. Y'all know what I got in the mail today? I'll give y'all one guess. Anybody got a guess? Oh, I'm fine. Like a person, like sexual, like pretty. Is that what's? I'm confused. Yeah, what DC said. DC messaged me. I'm curious on what you need to tell me. I'm a truck driver, RN. Wait a minute, I'm a truck driver, RN. Did I understand that right? But I want to get another career under my belt. You said truck driver RN. Look, y'all, hold on. Y'all ready? Boom. Y'all see that? Y'all know what that is? It's time to get this stamp. It's time to go. My picture is not cute though. This is a straight up mug shot looking picture, but I got my passport. Y'all never had a passport. It's time to go. Oh snap. Yes, I'm changing my crystals tonight. You are charging. Yes, honey. Let me tell you why I was okay. I'm gonna finish this. Hold on, wait. I got my babies too. He got his too. So they sent both of them at the same time because he coming with me. Yes, I'm charging my crystals tonight, girl. And we said I woke up this morning. I'm telling you, I woke up at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock this morning because it was raining, and it woke me up, and I was just like trying to roll over and go back to sleep, and I couldn't. So I was like, forget it. It's December 21st. I'm just gonna get up. We're gonna start saging. I started journaling. Like I was up early this morning getting it. But I'm gonna try to figure out how to tell my friends my mom is moving out. Hey, passport ready. Tell your friends your mom moving out. Where's she going? Francois, I can give you the ins and outs about your questions about charges, etc. You see it, girl. You ready to go? I am, girl. Best feeling ever. Yeah. I'm excited about it. I wasn't expecting it to be here. I thought it was gonna come in January. All I got is a marijuana charge, misdemeanor, first offense. Oh, back when I was 18, you 24 now. I think you should be fine. Is that 7 years, 19, 20? Is that's 6 years, right? Is that right? 6 years. You might be good. My pit bull, my passport, no, with many different country stamps. Now I only have a home. I'm going to look. I'm gonna let you know whatever happened. I'm gonna let it like keep happening for a little bit longer. But honey, I ain't finna stamp this thing up. See, when I was in the military, I didn't need a passport, and I haven't been out of the country since then. Dang. Oh, look, and you talking about eating your passport? I came in here today, and my dog had took my Checkers bag and ate the rest of my French fries. He stayed eating my food. How many did you start? Wait a minute. How many did you start making first when you? How much? Oh, I don't remember. I think I started making like. I think it was like $20 an hour, and this was like probably 10 years ago. I'm done, DC. I'm going to make him 47,000. That's great. I would be mad at that dog. He would have got a spanking. Hell no. I stay at my friend's mom, but I'm ready to move out. But how do I tell her? Shit, just I'm leaving. And like, okay, I'm leaving in a couple of days. Do you know how long it's gonna be? You got anxiety because you stay with somebody friend. Girl, you better tell them. Eating food. Look, he stole my Popeyes a couple weeks ago and it tore his stomach up. And now like I came in here after I had finished doing my home I was doing my homegirl hair not too long ago. And I came in here and the damn paper was all over, but it wasn't nothing left in there but a couple of fries. And he in here looking like I ain't do it, and it's all over the floor. And my soda was on the floor, so I was like, "Dang, you gonna drink the soda too?" I don't want to write it on the chat. Oh, hospitals won't let you in with felonies. That's what I thought as far as misdemeanors. If they're off, whoa, your record, you won't have problem. Left as long as nothing's pending. So I'm gonna tell you about that. So I had some shit pending on mine when I first like in 2010. I had got into like a situation and I had to go to this place called jail, but I was only there for like a day, not even a whole day. I was fortunate enough to bail myself out. And so when I came out, I was in Nebraska. So I came home to Florida and I started looking for, I needed a job. And so I got a job and it hit on my something hit it hit on my credit. I mean, not my credit, but my background. So they actually just asked me about it. And I just told them like I had to pay a fine. What salary did you make? Girl, place called I cried. I ain't gonna even lie, I straight cried. I was like, this is some bullshit. Don't put me. And I'm in Nebraska, bitch. I don't need to be black in Nebraska going to jail. The fuck? Mm-mm. What salary did you make at first? I think I was making like $20 an hour, like 10. In Florida, I think I was making like $20 an hour like 10 years ago. Straight out of scrub school, I had an old misdemeanor charge. I couldn't work, but I sat down for 30 days. Once that was over, been working since. I don't know people. Shit. It's a couple of people live in Nebraska. And most of them don't look like me. So going to jail just wouldn't. I mean, I don't want to go to jail anyway. Or jail or whatever. Yeah, I don't want to go there anyway. But it was just a little ride. They processed me while they was processing me. I had to call my bank and increase. I bonded myself out. Like I'm glad it ended up. Like I could have had to stay, but I didn't. And I would have had to stay the whole weekend had I not been able to bond myself out. But it stayed pending. It was pending. Hey, Jade. It's deep in the night. Girl, no, I don't know what's happening. I guess I came on earlier, like, than I anticipated. So I was supposed to have a hair client. She was supposed to come at like 5 after she got off, but she ended up getting off early. So since she got off early, she came at 3:30. And so I was doing her hair, talking, chopping it up and stuff. And I was like, let me just come on and get you guys, let me show this love and so I can lay down and go to sleep. That's what's going on over here. But yeah, you should be good with a misdemeanor, but I would run a background check on myself because you can do that. I had to do it one time too. I went to get a gun and something hit on my background check. And so they wouldn't give me the gun. And then not only did they not give me the gun, they wouldn't sell me the gun. I had to, they was like, and we have to let JSO know. It was basically like they was telling on me. Like they was finna tell JSO, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, they was finna tell them like where she at, like where I live at, like where they can find me at. And I just thought it was so jacked up. I was just like, I'm just in here to buy a gun. Like, what in the hell? I should just went and got one off the streets. But I'm not street like that. And I don't want no like, pistol off the street, no gun off the street. So I went to the gun store and they ran, they run your background check or whatever. And so kind of find out it was a check. It was like a check from like when I was so this had to be like 2008. So the check was from like 2002 or something, like right when I had went to boot camp. And so it was at my grandma's neighborhood, like my grandma's hometown. So I didn't know though. Now taking mine, they was finna tell the police where I was at, but they ain't want to tell me what hit on my background check. And so they had me scared as shit. I was pregnant at the time. And then my damn, I was freaking out, you guys. So I went and ran a background check on myself, and that's how I found out it was a check. So that was the whole point, and I think it was on like $30 or $40. So if you can run a background check, and if it's still on there, I would still apply. Cause maybe the misdemeanor, I don't think a misdemeanor counts. I think the felonies is just you just not getting in the door with a felony, like. But I don't think the misdemeanors count. I don't. But yeah, that was one of my light stories. They were trying to take me to jail for it. Was in the check was like $50. Like I was like, what happened? I don't know what happened, but I do think I did. I closed that bank account when I moved, and so whatever. But I paid it because I didn't want the police coming. I was scared the police was finna come take me to jail while I was pregnant. Y'all like don't want to go to jail with this big old belly. And so yeah, but I don't think, to answer your question, from my experience, I don't really know too many people that have records that's in the OR, but I don't. They might not be talking about it. That might be what it is. They might have it because that lady asked me when I went to the interview and everything. I went to the interview. I got the job, and then she called me a couple days later and was like, what happened? And so I just ran it down to her, like it was basically ended up being a fine that I had to pay, and I paid it, or what? Yeah, I think I paid it, and so that was it. People in Nebraska, people, and it is so cold. They're like, I was so depressed in those kind of climates, you guys. I don't do very well in the cold. I get like extremely like depressed, and I didn't know, but it's a thing. Like some people really do. They need to be in the sun, so I have to be down in the sun. I can't be in the breast. But yeah, that was my experience. So I hope that helped, HT. And yeah, hit DC up. He might be able to tell you what he want to tell you offline. He don't want everybody in the chat to know. You be mad, man. Yeah, that cold ain't no joke. Like that cold, and to be like, I'm a real. If y'all yeah, I don't like it. If you know anything about Floridians, man, I'm telling you, anything below 70 degrees is just wrong. Like, why do we need to be cold? What do we need that for? Is it benefiting anybody? That anybody that like, okay, if you want to take an ice bath, go do that to boost your immune system. But like on a regular day, like no, I don't like to be cold. But that was a good question. I hadn't even thought about that before, like the whole felony situation. You might get a video out of me, boy, for that one. Or I don't know. I think Francois. I'm in love with that name. I'm in love with how it just rolls off your tongue like Francois. What they be saying to you? They be like, they be calling you friend. Your mama don't call you friend. They call you Franny. That sounds like some mama shit. Cause I be doing my son. I be doing him so bad with his nickname. I call him my love bug. He let me do it too, but now he's still young. Y'all, I'm so excited about my. I'm so excited about my passport. I wish I could. I would show it to y'all, but I ain't gonna do it. But this is kind of cool. And now I can speak. I got a little wee wee. Ain't that what wee wee? Oh, I gotta sign it. I think I have to sign it. I'm gonna wait and look at it off of camera, but I'm super excited about my passport. This is what they gave. This is what they put in there with it. Your journey begins with a U.S. passport, and they're definitely correct. And you guys, if you're looking for a passport for one adult and one child, I paid almost three. Actually, it was like a little over $300 because I had to get the pictures first, and the pictures, yes. Oh, PP. Do you think you could wear strap? Ariel, you already know what I'm gonna tell you. You can wear whatever color you want to wear. But yeah, it costs like $30 to get the pictures done at CVS. I could have got them done at the post office, but I just got them done at CVS. And then the passports cost like $100 and some change. $70 to process. Hey, don't start. My toddler keeps sitting on my head. Girl, but they be so cute when they that little. Oh my God. I just love the looks. I mean, I like other people's kids. I would like my own, but other people's kids, you get to give them back. I'm like, okay, go to your mama. Go on over there to your mama. You said you better wear strawberry blonde area. I'm trying to tell you, live life and be free. I'm trying to tell you. Cause she's trying to tell you to live life and be free. Um, I have, girl, don't start with that shit. I'm too single to be around here having baby fever, like, and I got too much shit going on. I might get a dog or two though. I might get a dog or two. The chickens don't let me pet them and hold them and stuff. But I have a rabbit, so maybe I'll go in there and play with like love on the rabbit. But we do be going through that sometimes. But I'll get somebody else's kid. Like, girl, I'm trying to go backpacking across Africa or Mexico or somewhere. Like, I ain't got time to. I got a kid. As long as I can be like, come on, Braylon, let's go, then I'm good to go. But if I got to like do a diaper bag and a stroller and a car seat, oh my God, and breastfeed and like, oh help me, Jesus. Like that's just. I'm sorry for itching you guys, but I definitely got bit up. You got a whole farm, mother hen. Yup. That's what my son said. He was like, Mom, we kind of got a little farm. I was just like, I guess we do. But I think I'm gonna have to move. I'm trying to get some land, but I want to go. I don't know if I want to buy land first. What y'all think? Y'all tell me. Y'all chime in that's in here. Do I buy the land first, right? And then go to Africa, or do I go to Africa or go travel and then come back and get some land? Y'all tell me what y'all would do. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me. I keep itching because I'm mosquito bites. Oh my God. Ooh, that one hurt. Get the land first and then go on my journey to other countries, or go to the other countries and then come back and get the land. That's the question. Get the land, and that's but GCC the great minds, because they is look, I was that's on that could be I'm trying to tell you, like I can't even talk. Girl, when you had the earthworms, that's when I knew you had. Oh gosh, I be telling people, you found a way to my heart. You came, my earthworms. Do you know how excited I am about them earthworms being over there? I feed them earthworms. But yeah, I'm all in on the garden. But I'm finna I was gonna do a whole homestead. You forgot the O? Look, look here for West. Look, how you gonna be messing up? You can't mess my name up now. Look, I'm saying that y'all know I be on here struggling with other people's names, right? Hey, if you watching this video on the back plate, I said that I was only gonna be on here for 30 minutes, and then other people came in, and so now I'm still here. This is why I be like my lives be too long. Barbie, you said you better wear that shirt. She telling you to wear it because did you read it? Ariel, she said wear it. Basically you only got one life to live. Times two. Yes, but no, that's the thing. So you see the commercial, the State Farm commercial with Peyton Manning and the country singer dude, Nationwide is on your side. That commercial. But Peyton, it had Peyton City. I was like, Peyton got that from he got that from Akon. That's what I said when I was watching it. Nah, you gonna be here all night. No, either. No, I'm not either. I won't. I said I was gonna be in here for 30 minutes. It's a whole hour. You welcome, Area. No, she was just trying to tell you, like, embrace the shit. That's the same thing I be telling you. Do what you like. You gotta be happy with who you are. If you want purple hair, look, I like purple hair personally. That's one of my favorites, but not the whole thing. Like I like an ombre purple on myself because purple is my favorite color. So you might in the future, maybe, maybe not. I don't know if I'll be wearing extensions again, but excuse me, I would wear purple hair. I don't wear gold hair. The only hair I haven't wore is that rainbow color. Yeah, do what you, especially if you gotta work at a place where they don't say nothing about your hair color. So for a long time, I couldn't wear my hair how I wanted to, even when I was in the military. So I went from being like 18 and free to the military where you can't wear your hair a certain type of way. And then back then, they didn't even let black girls have locks in their hair. So you couldn't have locks. You couldn't have a braid or a twist or a cornrow that was more than a certain length or size. You couldn't wear hair color that wasn't a normal color. You can't see it under the scrub cap. Right, you can't. And they don't really give a shit. Like, I don't really think nobody in the OR cares about your hair color. Yeah, I think the hospital might have like rules and stuff like that sometimes for like people who gonna be seen out like that. But no people don't be caring in the OR with hair. I done walked in there with all type of hair color. And they normally just be amazed. Like, oh my God, it's like, can I touch? No, you cannot touch it. It's not a pet. It's not for you to be rubbing on. But yeah, but I would get Yeah, put the color in your hair, girl. Get the blonde. I see people with tattoo sleeves. They're open. They are open to creativity. I think the only thing that they may say something about is maybe like if you got piercings. They didn't say nothing about a nose ring as stud. I didn't wear a hoop in there. I probably wouldn't wear a hoop, nose ring, and then your earrings need to be studs. Um, right. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Everyone want to judge until we start judging. They don't want to play no more. They take their toys and go home. Yeah, because you probably be like hitting them with the toys upside the head. You that kid. You just be beating people up with their toys. Don't get me started with that. Can I touch it? Girl, no, you can't. Not is that I don't like, and then it's they be trying because you know my name is Kiafa, so they want to give me like, what's your nickname? Kiafa. You don't have no nickname? Yeah, Kiafa. That's my nickname. If we not friends, you don't get to just change my name and call me something just because you think my name is too difficult to pronounce, or you don't know how to pronounce it, or you feel like it's too hard for you to say. So I take it personal if you feel like you need to call me. If I don't tell you you can call me Kiki or Key or K or any of those things, then you can't do it. What's your name? Don't be. But no, I'm not here for the no, you can't touch my hair. No, I'm not the token black girl that's gonna like give you like tell you black girl like black girl stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to. I'm not just shit. No, and no, and my name is Kiafa. I'm not living at my parents' house. Oh, good job, Erica. Ariel, you moved out. Yeah, my name is Kiafa. And then to my friends, then I'll start like people I talk to and like want to hang out with and stuff like that. Then they can call me nicknames. But all of that, you finna call me something just because you feel like a name is too difficult. That's why I actually be trying with you guys' name. So I like don't get mad at me because I like be messing up because I really do be trying. But I don't be trying to. I don't know. I don't like that in the OR, and I know that that happens because it's happened to me plenty of times. Man, when that song came out, you guys, oh my god, I couldn't go nowhere. I was just like, even my son, he was like, Kiki, I'm gonna pop you in your mouth. Call me Kiki. I want to run to you. You want to run to me, Ariel? No, you're gonna be mad at me. Hell no. Look, I'm gonna make you pay rent over here. You gotta pay rent. You gotta go to school. You gotta do everything over here. You're gonna have to clean up behind yourself. I'm not saying that you don't, but I'm just saying. Like you gotta pay and everything. But you'll get it. I'm glad you moved out of your parents' house. You're the only one I trust. I told you about trusting. The only person you need to trust is you. Man, I still only got that. Look, I'm hanging on to my corner of ice cream, DC, because I still look. I still only got a corner in there. I need to go get me some more. I want some of those. Do y'all like the little dum dum, the drumstick ice cream cones? But so my son allergic to peanuts, so I can't get the ones with peanuts in it. So they got a different kind, and it's got chocolate on the inside and fudge. Oh my god, it's so good. It's like dipped in chocolate. Some of them have like the crunchy stuff, not the peanuts, but like the Nestle crispy crunchy stuff on the top. And then once like you get in the inside of the ice cream, because it's vanilla ice cream, it could be chocolate ice cream too. They got one that's got chocolate and vanilla in the bag, and then on the inside it'll have like either nothing, or it'll have like some fudge, or it'll have caramel. And then sometimes the cone, they got a vanilla, they got the chocolate cone. Y'all, that's what I'm excited about. I don't want to travel. I think I can just work in a private hospital. Yeah, because when you certify, you have more options. That's true. But I would go traveling because you're gonna make the most money doing it. Yeah, I'm on ice cream, and it's this place that I can get ice cream delivered. They're on DoorDash. Oh my God, they Sundays, and they got roasted peanuts. Or is it walnut? Not walnuts, almonds. I think it's almonds. And what they do is they put the hot fudge around the cup, and then they roll the cup, and then they put the peanuts around the hot fudge, and then they put the ice cream on top, and then a little bit more fudge. Oh my god, y'all got me sounding like with Skittles, Baby D, Cold Stone birthday cake remix. Cold Stone is my shit, but it's not close to me. But Cold Stone, I used to go to Cold Stone a lot, but I would get it's a chocolate. It's something I would get chocolate with they roasted almonds. But you're right, Cold Stone is good. I don't know about the birthday cake. I think I had it before and it's kind of sweet. But it's another place here. We got Cold Stone, Marble Slab. That's what it is. We got one called Marble Slab. Do you think I can specialize? I'm finna take a bath. Okay, Ariel, go take a bath. I already told you, you just got to be a regular surgical tech first. Yeah, I'm thinking that's one of my favorites, but I like ice cream with stuff, not just plain vanilla. Like, if I'm gonna have plain vanilla, it's on peach cobbler, right? Or something like that, like some peach cobbler. Oh, my mom had made some banana nut bread, y'all, and for breakfast, don't tell her, but for breakfast, DC stop being me. For breakfast, I had the banana nut bread and some ice cream. And I didn't feel bad about it. I almost thought about not putting the ice cream, and I was just like, my other side of my brain. I don't know if it was the good side or the bad, the other side. You know, the one that be in trouble. But it was like people put whipped cream on it. You know, whipped cream, ice cream, almost the same thing, right? I do like chocolate ice cream too. I think chocolate might be my favorite flavor with blue sprinkles. You know, I don't want sprinkles. I'm more of like almond, roasted almond, or peanut type of person on my Sundays, and I definitely want some hot fudge on it. Maybe not hot fudge and chocolate, depending on what time of the month it is. Then I might want it like that, with some chocolate nuts. What is it? Chocolate fudge, chocolate ice cream with chocolate chips in it, with some roasted almonds. I don't like the marshmallows. I don't like the marshmallows. I don't mind Rocky Road minus the marshmallows. Add me some more macadamia nuts or some nuts in it. Like I like mine with. I like the crunchy nuts. So most of the roasted almonds is like one of my favorites. Macadamias is good too. You said it. It's all about nuts. I'm saying on my ice cream it is with some hot fudge and some hot, like hot fudge, maybe a banana split too. I like them. I like an old school banana split. Like I really like a Dairy Queen old school banana split. Y'all know about Dairy Queen. Coffee. Oh, that sounds good. Coffee with almonds. Coffee ice cream with almonds. Is it more like a mocha or is it coffee? You know who got a good kind of coffee thing? I like the crunch too. I like the crunch on the nuts and the almonds. Yeah, that do sound good. But Arby's. If y'all ever go to Arby's, I know a lot of people don't go to Arby's. But they have a really good Jamocha milkshake. Jamocha, I think is how you say it. Jamocha. Oh my God, it's so good, but it doesn't really agree with me, but I like it. But I have to go straight home. I can't just be out because boy, it does me bad. I'm not lactose intolerant, but that's that sound like my jam. I'm not lactose intolerant, but that Jamocha milkshake, it do something. It do something. It's something else going on in there. Cause I can have regular ice cream. Like that other day, I had the ice cream and I was drinking wine, and I still was fine. But that Jamocha milkshake from Arby's do your girl bad. It do me real bad, but it's so good. So if you ever get a chance to like go try that. Oh my God, you guys. So okay, so let me see. What y'all eating tonight? Y'all ate? Y'all ate already? I'm good. I don't know if I'm gonna stay up long enough to eat again, but I might. I kind of want y'all be eating croquettes, salmon croquettes. I kind of want like a salmon croquette or like maybe I'll make a tuna one. Not tonight though. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The croquettes. Ain't that what they called? Like the little patties. I think that's what they called. We ate, but now I want some ice cream. Look, I would tell you to do what I do, but don't do me. I be door dashing. I got it bad too. I got it real bad. I need to start with DoorDash because they getting a whole bunch. And then I turned off my you ate Walmart Deli. Walmart got good rotisserie. I mean, Publix got better rotisserie, but if you don't got no Publix in your neighborhood, then Walmart, you could take Walmart rotisserie. My mama put me on this, and she pulled it off the bone and just made her a chicken salad. It was so good. And so that's what I'll probably be doing. If I when I don't want to cook, instead of going to like, if I'm close to Walmart. But Publix is hitting. Like, it's a dude on TikTok. Y'all on TikTok? I just started on TikTok, but it's a dude on TikTok and he from Florida, and oh my God, he be going ham on him some Publix. But I like Publix subs. I like their chicken. I even like their mashed potato, not their mashed potatoes, but their potato salad, the southern potato salad, and their tea. Their tea is good. They macaroni and cheese. I don't like that. I don't like the macaroni and cheese. To me, I just know the cheese is fake. Like, I struggle with that. So, but they definitely hit. And they baked beans okay too. Like, not great, but they okay. Or pork. No, they baked beans. They got baked beans. But I definitely like their potato salad. Um, Hold on. Yes, probably be having that. Sriracha sauce. Sauce so good. Yeah, I haven't had the sriracha sauce on their sauce wings, but I have some in my refrigerator. Bitter to you. Yeah, I think they using it with like I don't know. Oh wait a minute, what DC said? Every time I eat Publix spicy wings, I need my black goblin. He's so stupid. He's talking about he needs go. But I mean, I like my stuff spicy. It ain't that spicy though, right? I mean, it's not spicy because one time I had like a get together here, and that's all they had was spicy, and that's what I got. And I just told everybody like it was a full gallon of milk in there if they really needed it. But my son and the kids was able to eat it, but it ain't that bad. But they spicy. I can eat they spicy, but it hurt. Man, I want me some crabs. I still want me some more crabs. I ain't have enough crabs the other day. When I did that little with the mukbang, but I feel like I'm gonna wait until I can go get them and not have to DoorDash it because they was just not they. I paid like $30 for what I had, and I didn't have that many crabs, so I don't think it's worth it to DoorDash that place. And the place that I got it from, honestly, you guys, I probably could have walked there, but I no, I'm not gonna. I'll just wait until my mama come. Yeah, we got Winn Dixie. It's not by my house. I stay by Publix and like Walmart. Like I say between Publix and Walmart. But there is a Winn Dixie not too far from him. They be having crowds for really a pound. So I was being lazy. I ain't gonna even on Fridays, but I might have to go make my own. They closed all the Winn Dixies near me. Did you? Yeah, Publix taking over. Well, at least down south, Winn Dixie. But let me tell you, I went to Winn Dixie one time and my cart wasn't working. I had a cart full of food, and the boy gave me all the food. Like it was like $100 worth of food. But spice. Oh, wait a minute. They'll steam them too and put like the seasoning on it. Really? I don't think I knew that. I think Publix does that though. I think Publix does it. I think Publix do it. You gonna have me go? I think Publix does. Honestly, Publix got all of in that shit. The thing is, Publix is cleaner than Walmart, and it ain't as many people in there. Yeah, I don't think Publix is $9.99 Barbie at all. I don't even think that. Yes, I prefer Winn Dixie student carrots over any crab boil. I might have to try. I might hit Winn Dixie. I might hit Winn Dixie to get the crabs, and then I won't have to like cook them. I can just eat them, right? Because that's what I ain't trying to be in here like doing the whole thing. But I'm gonna eat me some crabs this week, you guys. I might eat them for Christmas because my son allergic to shellfish, so I won't be able to get it. And Publix got the best BOGO. Publix do be having the best BOGO. But you'll mess around and go on Publix and buy something just because it's on BOGO that you ain't even want. I'm going to charge my phone, but don't go nowhere. No, we finna wrap this up, DC. See how you should have been charged. But we coming back tomorrow. Hold on, what time is it? It's almost 7 o'clock, you guys. Oh my God. Earlier it was like, bruh, it's 5:30. And like, bruh, it's like almost 7 o'clock. Y'all gonna make me hungry again though. If I stay up too much longer, I'm gonna have to eat again. That's for real. Damn, you know what they didn't do though? Where's my How am I supposed to get mine? So y'all tell me. Y'all probably don't even know. I sent my what you call it with them. I am gonna check my DMs. I promise. Nah, it's 5:30. I'm gonna check out Publix BOGO. Publix do got some good BOGO. They didn't send the what you call it back. The birth certificates and stuff. I wonder how that works. They didn't send the birth certificates back. Do you? That's good. I'm excited, Jay. I be looking forward to it too, but I have to do it. Like if I would have took my bath and all that stuff, y'all, it wouldn't have been nothing. You birth. Shut up. My son birth certificate. I actually ordered a second one for him, so that one at his dad's house. I don't know why they sent it there, but I got to figure out why they didn't send me the other birth certificates and my social security card back. Like, I mean, I know I can. I'm gonna have to read it. Maybe they tell me in here. Look, you guys, look what it say. Where are my documents? Your passport. Okay. Okay. It said, hold on. Oh, okay. Passport. Is this the passport book and card? I think I got the book and card. Is that what I got? I think this the book and the card, right? I think that's what I got. So it's a passport book and passport card. You may receive 3 separate mailings. Okay. One with your returned citizenship evidence, one with your newly issued passport, and one with a newly issued passport card. I don't know. You'll receive your newly passport and your return in 2 separate mailings. Okay, you guys, I'm on. I was confused. Hey, for real, don't move. I'll be back in 20 minutes. DC, why do you think? Okay. Okay. Look. Okay. I do have to check my Instagram, you guys. I'm terrible over there. You should, and my email just as bad. Yeah, he finna leave for 20 minutes and he think we finna sit here and wait for him to come back. I'm super excited about these passports. Let me see my babies. Oh, that's mine. My love bug. I can't wait for him to come home. Oh. Y'all look at his. Let me see if y'all can see his passport. His picture. Can y'all see his picture? Y'all see my baby? He was trying. You can't smile during the passport. You gotta. I was like, you gotta be serious. So I almost made him smile because he kept saying, "I can't stop laughing because you're saying be serious." Or you're gonna be real disappointed if she get done with her bath and you ain't on here. He'll be. Area and DC will be all right. Him cute. Yeah, he is. Thank you. He is actually kind of cute to me. Do everybody think that about their kids, or like do people that have like kids that aren't like attractive, do they know that? Not attract. Like, I wonder if there's a kid that's out there that may not be the prettiest, if their mother look at them and be like, "You're not the handsomest or prettiest." Like, I wonder if that's a thing. Because I be feeling like everybody think they got they kids is handsome or pretty. I just don't know. Is that true? Is that true? Because I know other people can see kids and be like, you're going to have to grow into that face or something like that. Or you need to grow into your features and things like that. And so for some kids, do they have to like grow up with parents that be thinking? I think people be knowing. Do you think they be knowing? But you know what, though, for kids, it kind of sucks because you will grow into that. Stop talking to a chick because her child look like your shit. You stop talking to a chick. See, that's just me. And think, it's hard for me to look at a person and think they're ugly. It's hard for me to look at a person and think they're ugly. Yeah, because the truth is, they may not be physically like what you want to see or attractive to you, but sometimes it's some ugly people, and that's pretty or handsome, and they just got some really fucked up ass spirits. So pretty can be like a pretty attitude or a ugly attitude and all that kind of stuff. If you have a functional facial, not functional. If your face is functional, I think everybody is attractive. Okay, so we're gonna go with that then. So okay, we won't call people. Okay, okay, you guys, it's no ugly people in the world then, especially if you have a good personality. That's true. If you got a good personality, so what if it's somebody that's not attractive with a bad personality? Would they be ugly or still no? Is there still no ugly people? Because y'all saying there's no ugly people. So I'm finna like I need to understand the stipulations of you. If you got a pretty, if you not so like if your face is functional, as Jade said, and you got a really nice, pretty attitude or a really good attitude, then you're not, you pretty, right? Like, remember Biggie Smalls? Yeah, I do remember. See, now you're not finna do that to me. Cause I like he had swag, but I mean, I wouldn't have like I mean, I don't know. He did have swag. He did have swag. But what if Biggie Smalls would have had a bad attitude or like been like, if he was just nasty? I don't know. I just don't be thinking like I feel like okay, I think it is some ugly people, y'all. Like not ugly, like yeah, ugly, but you right with the like fit, like maybe not my taste or like maybe not attracted. I'm not attracted to that person, right? Or I don't. Yeah, I'm not attracted to them, but they might have a nice personality. I've hung around guys before that it's not so, you know, pleasing to the eye, I guess, or whatever. Um, but was really nice to me. Like was way nicer than most people. Like not most people, but he was really, really nice. Yeah, and I've met some really pretty girls that's just like try again. Yeah, but so y'all right? Okay, I won't call people ugly no more. But somebody else said that I don't call people ugly, but I do be looking like that wasn't like it's. But it be the attitudes most a lot of times. But sometimes with people I be looking, I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Y'all ain't finna like have me lying to y'all for me to tell you that I don't think people. I don't know. Now y'all got me second guessing. I work on the ugliness. I work on not saying people ugly or not attractive or not pretty or not handsome. But it is like a pretty and handsome thing, right? And so either you pretty, you could not be pretty, you could be average, right? Yep, if you are really attractive in the face and you get a yeah, then it is, yeah. Oh, and you got a bad attitude, yeah. Then you ugly. So yeah, okay, maybe ugly is not just like a look. We won't just say that. Laugh out loud. People want to treat everyone else that way. I match energy. Y'all know y'all decide how we gonna act out today. Y'all decide how we gonna act today. Okay, so people want to treat everyone else that way. I'm confused. What you mean? People want to treat everyone else that way. I match energy. Now, energy matching is like what people that go to church would say, yoke, matching yoke. Hey, Mark. How, whoa. Okay, Mark says, does the surgical tech program deal with math? So you will have some math in there, Mark. Yeah, it shouldn't be hard math. It's not wait a minute, it's algebra. I think it might be basic algebra, but not like you're not gonna be doing like the square root or none of that type of stuff. Like just basic, like maybe math, multiplying, dividing, and maybe some fractional work in there when you dealing with the meds, the pharmacology part of it. That's where the math is. It's in the pharmacology part of the program because that's where you're gonna have to learn how to yeah, exactly. Yep. So it's not math like pre-calculus and all of that. It's just a part of the pharmacology section because you got to know how to calculate. Yeah, but it wasn't that bad though, was it? I just don't remember it being that bad. But I went to school in like 2006. So, what's the main thing? What's the main thing you have to be good at with the surgical tech program once you get the job? Okay, wait a minute. What's the main thing you have to be good at with the surgical tech program? Probably paying attention and keeping notes. I would say paying attention and keeping notes and like reviewing your notes because it's not all about. Some people try to memorize stuff, and I mean, I guess that's a way to do it. But if you taking notes, I would learn how to take notes in multiple different ways, and then I would review. I make sure you review your notes and just pay attention. What y'all think? Oh, and once you get the job, the same thing. Pay attention and take notes, and just be humble and try to control your anxiety. Like if it's a job, like try to like, can you control anxiety? But try to like just realize you learning, and they know you learning. So when you at a new, when you new as a new scrub tech, they know you're new. So like you get that pass. Oh, anatomy, instrumentation, and sterile technique. Yeah, all of that. See, that's it. Do seem like a lot. Anatomy is a lot. I would probably be. I mean, it's a lot. It's just not hard. It's just a lot. So that's how I feel about it. It's just a because you got all the systems. Yeah, I always be a scrub tech. I'm not scrubbing though. Yeah, they don't get to take it away from me, right? I always be a scrub tech, but I'm not scrubbing. Mm-mm. I haven't scrubbed. I stopped scrubbing at the beginning of the pandemic, and I don't think I'm gonna start again. Not no time soon, but I might have like I got some stuff to take care of, so I might take a contract or maybe not a contract, maybe a shift or something, just to kind of maybe share some experiences with you guys in the future. But it's just not something that I really have time to do like that right now. I'm trying to tell you, we're trying to go to Africa. What made you decide to become one? Oh, I kind of fell into surgical tech. Honestly, I was in the military and I was offered surgical tech, pharmacy tech, and site tech as a specialty. So I was already a Navy corpsman, which is a medic for the military for the Navy. And so I just kind of I did that, the hospital corpsman, and then they had me do EMT for like a year or so. And then after I was the EMT, it was time for me to go to another duty station. And so I had a choice to take a specialty. And so I chose surgical tech over pharmacy and site tech. Both pharmacy and site tech, they didn't offer a bonus. They offered you an increase in I thought you was already gone and back. They do offer you they offered us an increase in rank. But for surgical tech, they paid out a bonus. It was a $30,000 bonus. And so I went for that because I knew I was getting out of the Navy. So I was just like, I'm just gonna do this. So when I get out of the Navy, I can do this, as a civilian. And so that's basically what happened. I went to school, they paid me my regular pay, and then they gave me the $30,000 bonus. And then after a couple years, I got out, and then I was like, all right, now I could do this on the outside. But it was different on the outside because I didn't realize the difference between a surgical tech and a first assistant. That wasn't a thing in the Navy. And so that's kind of how all of that other stuff started coming about. But I was very slow with my career, you guys. Like when I got out, I didn't start working immediately. I had my son like the year like a couple months after I got out. I got pregnant with my son. And so I was pregnant with him, and then I had him, and then after like he was a couple months, I went back to the OR. And so yeah, that's how that played out. But I didn't do I didn't like go all the way in. Even when I was a civilian, I was still kind of like playing with it. And it took me like maybe 4 or 5 years after getting out of the military maybe 3 years after getting out of the military to really like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do and this is how it goes. What questions do the interviewers ask for surgical tests? So normally at the hospitals, from what I could see, they just ask, to give them scenarios on how you can de-escalate situations or how you a team player. The hospitals is gonna be very general and basic because if you get an interview, as long as you ain't like a complete idiot, you will get the job. Even if you're new, that's they know you new. So you can just go in there. What else did they ask me? Basically, well, after a while, then they're gonna ask you what services are you good at. But at the beginning, they didn't really ask me nothing because I was military, so I kind of got away with just like, you know, because I was like military, like they don't really, like military, they automatically was already like gonna hire me. So that was kind of like, you know, I knew that. But recently I did a phone interview with CareRev, which is a per diem like app or whatever, a company. And they asked me about what was in a but major what retractors, what was in a major tray, what's the tubing that you use to connect to the scope, to the tower, the tubing. And I was just like, are you talking, I was like, CO2 tubing, is that what you, but that was what she was talking about. And then she asked me, what did she ask me? She asked me a couple of things, but she definitely asked me about the retractors, the tubing. Oh, what I would do if we had to go open, like if we was doing the exploratory lab and then we had to go open. Like they asked you that kind of stuff, but that was for a travel or a staffing agency. So you're gonna have to know more with them than you would if you was just going to a hospital. A hospital is set up for you to be trained at for the most part. So I would pick a training facility if you can to get your experience at, because the doctors are going to be more patient with you. It'll be a learning environment versus like you need to be the expert in the room situation, because when you go some places they want you to know everything. Have you thought about doing phlebotomy? No, I know somebody that's a phlebotomist. No, they don't make enough money. Let me not say that, because they make decent money for how long they have to go to the school for, because the little course isn't that long, right? But I don't think like I don't they make decent money, but if you gon' they make okay money. I just know it's more if you want to be a surgical tech. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I think if like if you're gonna be somewhere for a couple of hours, but you can be a phlebotomist. Don't let me look. Don't let me tell you not to. You have to wear out your options. What's gonna work for you, right? So I would tell people invest in something that you would get right. That's true. Like that's true too. So I would do if you. I mean, why do you want to be a phlebotomist? Why would you be a phlebotomist versus a surgical tech? If it's the pay, then you can go be a surgeon. Like I would do a surgical tech. If you're just trying to get a better job, you know, and you don't really care, like if it's in phlebotomy. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I can't tell you the difference between a phlebotomist and a surgical tech. Y'all, it's a mosquito in here, and he probably the one that's been biting me. I hope I killed him. Um, the difference between a phlebotomist and a surgical tech is we don't deal with patient care like that. Like our patient care consists of us helping the patient get in the room, get maybe to the bed, and scrub in, and we'll see you, Miss Johnson, when you wake up, and then transferring back to the gurney. We don't have to deal with patient care and like complaining patients and things like that. I like that part about the being a surgical tech. I like that. I don't have people in there complaining about what hurts. We don't have to deal with it. Phlebotomist, you got people in there talking to you. Like you're gonna have to be more engaged with the patient part of it. But I mean, I guess it's quick too, because you could go work at like a care lab core or something like that. People passing out, yes. Miss Johnson, laugh out loud. Yes, people passing out and everything, because people do pass out with them needles. I remember getting my blood drawn in the military one time. And so, if y'all know anything about the Navy, the Marines are attached, like the Navy and the Marines are like siblings, right? Like, so we take care of the Navy take care of the Marines. That's who do the medical part. And y'all, it was this big ass, tall ass Marine. Like he was so big. He was young too. You could tell he was young. And oh, she gave him the shot. She gave him a shot. No, he did she give him a shot? She gave him a shot and he stood up and walked out and then stopped. And I was like, oh, he's gonna fall. And so he fell, but we caught him like went to brace his fall so he didn't hit his head. But yeah, people will pass out when you start pulling out needles and stuff. Like they really have a phobia of that shit. I did when I did EMT, we would also have to do sick call on the base. So we would take care of all of the active duty people. They would come to the clinic, right? And we would have certain clinic days. Like we had ward days, you guys, but we was burning warts off all day. But you could come in there for anything, like if you needed, basic hospital, basic clinical needs. And anytime, oh, I keep missing that damn mosquito. He gonna bite me. I already know it. But anytime that we would have certain people, they know if they're gonna pass out. Like people know if they can tolerate or if they have like a history of passing out during needles. Like or like getting shots or anything like that. They'll tell you normally. So believe them when they tell you because they will pass out. Yeah, I would. Phlebotomy is not a bad thing, but it's less pay. Um, but you can get done in like a couple weekends if I am mistaken with the course. So I mean, you have to weigh your options. Like, don't let me be the reason. If you just like, okay, I'm gonna just do this for some money, then I say do the phlebotomy, and then start investing in maybe like do a YouTube channel around being a phlebotomist. They'll be done. They be acting like they about to die. Maybe start putting some money into like a business or something. Yeah, they already gonna tell you. I'm gonna just tell you to invest your money. It don't really matter what you do to get the money. It just matter what you do once you get the money. Like what your job is doesn't really matter. I'm just on here talking about surgical tech to share what I know and to bring other surgical techs in to have like a conversation around the career for those that maybe want to, just more info on it. I'm not a super like professional person. I'm way more laid back and chill, so that's why it's kind of like this. I'm not gonna be sitting in front of you and just trying to be super stiff because the videos don't flow right when I do stuff like that. And so, but I'm gonna tell you, if you want to do phlebotomy, and make sure that your monthly expenses are as low as you can get them. Invest in something like I would say do a business. Stocks are easy to do. It just take longer and more money to get where you're trying to get to with stocks. But I would start a side hustle. And I would do something that my side hustle would be around something that I enjoy. Like I would make a YouTube video around whatever hobby, or you can make a YouTube video or a YouTube channel around becoming a phlebotomist, or whatever other journey you have going on. When I tell people to do YouTube, like a lot of people don't realize how serious I am because it's easy. Sorry, y'all, my back need to be cracked. It's easy to do. This is an easy way to earn income. You just got to put in a little time and be consistent over time. And then actually come bring in some knowledge. Like, don't just be like out here just delivering foolery. Like, we don't need that, right? So go ahead and do something that you like, and then you ain't even got to be a phlebotomist that long. I just think surgical tech for me and for others, like it worked. And two, you can travel as a phlebotomist too. You can sign up with Care Rev as a phlebotomist. Matter of fact, you could be a life coach, girl. You all right? Sorry, us out here. Oh, that's so sweet. Somebody just asked me why I don't do life coach. My client, the girl who just came. Thank you. That might be. Look, I've been looking for signs all day. Y'all know it's the 21st, so I'm looking for any type of like sign. Yeah, I want to be a phlebotomist because I love dealing with medical supplies like needles, gloves, tubes, things like that. Everything about phlebotomy. Oh, but then I would, if you enjoy it, if you like that field, then do it. But this is what I'm gonna say. Understanding the position, understanding that phlebotomy and surgical tech both are entry-level positions. Now, what I mean by that is you're only going to be able to get to a certain level of income with entry-level positions. Now, most y'all gonna have to crack my back. Most medical jobs did go up with the pandemic. The pay went up, the income went up. So that's a good thing, but you still gonna be capped at some point. So while you're working in your field, you're putting money up, and not just in a savings account, because the savings account don't do nothing. Like a savings account actually is gonna be losing you money because you're gonna lose more on inflation by the money just sitting in the bank than you would if you would like put it into the stock market, into Vanguard ETF. Sorry, I got tongue tied. Put it into a Vanguard ETF, like VOO, which is the handle for Vanguard S&P 500, which is the top performing 500 companies in the stock market. And you can put your money in there, and you won't lose as much money. You shouldn't lose any money with it being sitting there. Now, you if you do sell and you're in the red, then you will lose money. So don't sell while you're in the red, right? So you sell it when you in the green, and then that's just the way to do your banking. And then once you figure out what you want to do with your money, then you start putting money into your business. I would do some type of light hustle, something you can do from the house, something that you can do on your own time after work. So that was I was telling her, my client earlier, I was telling her, and we actually went to high school and middle school together, so we like friends at this point. But I was telling her how, dang, I just lost my whole train of thought. Hey, I can't believe I forgot what I was saying, you guys. I completely lost my whole train of thought just that fast. It just like slipped right out. I don't know. I guess it'll come back. But yeah, I would definitely do a side hustle. Dang, I can't. I completely forgot what I was saying. I would just do something at home that, oh yeah, that I can appreciate how where the surgical tech. Like if I tell somebody that has a job to do a like a side hustle or a business, I know that you guys are overwhelmed with your regular life and your work. I know you're tired. Like I know that because I was there. I was you. So I'm very much aware how tiring. I can't believe I know I will. Oh Lord, that's my mama. I can't believe I will have to know how to be an inspiring. Yeah, you should be inspiring in life in general. The whole point is for us to be uplifting and inspiring each other, right? That's what life, we feed off of each other. So if you come in with a bad attitude, you might rub your bad attitude off of me. So the goal is for me to say, okay, well, I don't want nobody else bad attitude. So I'm gonna just put out as much positivity and hope, not hope, but I know that putting out positivity will return it to me. That's the laws of the universe, right? The laws of nature. Like whatever you put out, you get back. You reap what you sow, right? So I'm reaping, I'm sowing, I should say, positivity. Okay, go ahead and eat. Go ahead and eat. Now you're gonna make me want to eat. But yeah, go ahead and eat. But I know what you guys are going through as far as being tired and just like overwhelmed with, having a side hustle and working and kids and all of that stuff. They give out grades? Oh, I don't know about that area. Um, yeah, and so you just be overwhelmed with life. But I promise you, if you take out a couple of hours a day, maybe 2 hours, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon, um, you could area. Um, if you just take out some time to just put some stuff together, it ain't got to be a full blown business like at the beginning. It's just a side hustle until you can figure out what how it's gonna work for you. But you got to start, and I would just start. I mean, personally, I'm gonna tell y'all to learn some digital marketing skills. I'm gonna tell you to learn some digital skills, social media marketing. I'm gonna tell you to do that type of stuff because that's what is being needed. And if y'all don't know, if you haven't noticed, in 2020 this year, we had to do everything went digital, including a lot of businesses. So it's a lot of businesses that need help with their social media and stuff like that. So you can start learning that stuff so you can actually position yourself to benefit from this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? You want to position yourself from like with other small business owners, people that have like, boutiques and stuff. Yeah, virtual everything. Everything went online. So if everything online, including businesses, wouldn't you want to know some of the skills that would be required for you to, say, hey, well, I can maybe, do your Instagram post, or I mean, I don't know if you want to do that. You can learn Google Ads and then go on to Upwork and do a whole freelance like gig, from Upwork, from anywhere in the world. And Upwork is just like an online freelancing platform where they have like freelancers and business owners, excuse me, they meet there, and the business owner can pay the freelancer through Upwork or whatever, And it's just like, and then too, it's ways to do this, you guys. It's just so many ways. And I have been actually working on putting something together to bring to you guys as far as how, like, what to do if you like actually trying to do a side hustle for extra income while working. Because it is hard. But even if it's hard and you get it going, about if you only did YouTube, like if we was not talking about no other kind, I can't be lit. If we was nothing, if we was talking about only just starting a YouTube channel around one of your hobbies or a passion, you would still be able to make money if you did it consistently for four, like let's just say for 6 months, 6 or 7 months, you posting every day, or at least you do, like I would do batch recordings. And what batch recording is, where you take a whole, like you take a day and you record a whole bunch of videos in one day, and then you spread them out over the next couple of days. Once you do that, if you just did YouTube for a year, you don't have to do it every day. But if you started off like the first 3 or 4 months doing it every day, and then maybe cut back to once or twice a week for the whole year, you make money off of YouTube, just the ads. Now, don't do what I did with my channel. My channel, I was still trying to figure out the whole YouTube situation. So I would be posting on different things, right? But when I really got serious and I was just like, okay, I need to look at what's really sticking and what's really hitting, not so much that what I want to do on this channel now. So now I'm just like, okay, well, we can focus on surgical tech, on the career. And if I really need another channel, then I'll start another channel for something different. But for now, I'll just give this information. And then later, if I want to start talking about something else, then I will. But the idea for you is to just have one thing on your channel, and then it'll grow faster. And then you can talk about all the other stuff. So first get your audience established. And then if you want to start coming back. See, you made it back. You did. But yeah, once you get established, then you can start like, talking about your morning routine and all of that other stuff. But daily lifestyle vlogging and stuff like that, it's not really a thing because you're talking about too many different topics, and the YouTube algorithm doesn't understand it. I would want to know what my audience, right? You got to do what your audience responds to. Because I could post a gardening video and I might get like 5 views. If I start talking about surgical tech, boom, 100, 200 views like that. So, but I knew that I wasn't going, when I started this channel a long time ago, I knew that I wasn't going to be a surgical tech for like the next 10 years. So that's when I started trying to like change what I was doing. So, wait a minute. So that's why I thought doing everything at first I could help my audience. No, yeah. So at first you can. At first, just put everything out there. If you don't have a clear view of what you want to do, but you're gonna have to pick what they call it a niche, however you want to say it. But you got to pick a topic, and then the YouTube algorithm will can understand like, oh, this is what her channel is about. So let me send more traffic like this to her. Does that make sense? So at the beginning, if you don't know what to talk about, then yeah, just talk about everything and then see what hit. Something gonna hit. You're gonna be able to explain something to people different than other people. So you just got to find out what it is. Like if you see on my channel, it's about everything. Sometimes your channel, yes, exactly. Sometimes your audience show you what they like. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. I was trying to push like what I wanted to do, and it was almost like you guys were saying, but so what about surgical tech, or what about this, or what about that? And it just wasn't, and so then I was just like, okay, well that's fine. I can still like bring value to the surgical techs, even if I'm not in the OR. And so that's what I had to kind of like remind myself. It depends on who you speaking and listening to. I can flip a bird and teach you about. Don't be flipping no birds. But you're right though. And teach you about surgery. True. No, but you have to definitely I would do something around something I like. I would do at the beginning, make sure you doing stuff around things you like. So whatever does hit, at least you want to talk about it. It do depend on your audience. It really does. It really, really does. But once you figure out, like once you start doing, you got to do a lot of videos at first. For one, you got to do the videos to get comfortable. Don't worry about all the like. You can look however you want to if you want to look a certain way, but you might have an audience that might like that. Yeah, yeah, you right. Um, Surgical tech isn't for the weak. That's why a lot of people choose. That's why a lot of people choose surgical tech. You saying it's not for the weak, so that's why people want to be surgical techs because they like a little bit tougher. If I would have known how hard surgical tech, if I would have known exactly what I was getting into, I don't know if I would have did it. Not so much the surgery, but just like the politics. Man, I had this chick one time got mad at me and went and took a post that I had posted on Facebook and took it to my director, and then I just quit. I was just like, I ain't quit immediately, but I did quit because they be on some petty shit. Look, I'm out. If they petty, I'm out. I'm not playing with these people. I don't have time to deal with like pettiness at work because my like now I'm mentally a little bit more mentally stable, but back then I wasn't really mentally right, and like I would be plotting this shit on people. Like, do you have time to go eat your lunch break? I would bring my lunch. I would bring my lunch because you might not have time mentality. Yes, I would bring my lunch. You will get time. They have to give you a lunch break. When you in surgery centers and stuff like that, though, they might rush you a little bit because it's a little bit smaller. But they have to give you 30 minutes. I used to have a doc. He would order lunch for us, and then when the lunch came, everything stopped, and we all sat down and ate. I've been so I've seen so many students break down in class, and yeah, I only have one semester. I had a dude went to my director on my cell phone. I told the program director he mad because he rewrote that cell phone dollar. Yeah, I was just like, the OR can be petty, like they can be petty, but I was making money and I was just like, I was making money outside of them, so I was just like, fuck y'all, I'm getting money. So it is definitely not for the weak. No. I'm telling you too, guys, like that's another reason to start a side hustle with any job you have, especially if you have a job. Like, don't put too much into job security. Like, don't think you can't lose your job. So, and you might get hurt or something. I'm not wishing that, but it could happen. You could get hurt, and then now you got to wait for the money to come in, your long-term disability, short-term disability, all of that stuff. I'm just not for it. And then two, it changes the way that you think. I knew once after a while that I had money coming in outside of the OR, so I just didn't give a fuck anymore. Like, I was still nice to people. I wasn't rude, but I wasn't scared of losing the job. And when you're not scared of losing your job, you move a little different. And then you just be like, well, shit, I'm out. And because I'm a surgical tech, like, there's surgical techs needed everywhere. Like, I will always be in demand. So as a surgical tech, and so I know that. So I move with that type of mentality, and I would advise you to, because it's gonna be people that's gonna work with you, and that you might be under because of manager, like the hierarchy of situation, and it's gonna be some miserable people, and they're gonna be. When I was brainstorming on my side hustle the other day, when my husband said, you gotta get a main hustle. That's funny. That's funny. He right though. Can we walk in the hospital? Can we walk in any hospital in the country and be well off? Yeah, but be careful with coming down south. Cause the money ain't really down here like that. In Florida, they cop it. But you can still make like, what's like $4,000 a week? Whatever. I mean, a month. What is that? 4 times 12. That's 6. Is that 36,000? No, that's 8. That's 48,000. I'm slow. So 48,000. He snapped. I bet he did. How dare you be correct? What you want to do though? But your main hustle can be your like. It don't gotta go to school. If you don't want to, your main hustle can be what some people would call a side hustle. It could be. I just would take it if this is your only job, y'all. That mosquito is still in here. Let's just say you don't have a job, right? let's just say you don't. You could do something as simple as starting a YouTube channel and making this your job and start getting paid until you find another job. Or you could walk into the Family Dollar, walked into Family Dollar a minute ago, ran into my wife. She asked, was I following her? You ran into your wife. Y'all ain't know y'all was going to the same store. Um, yeah, you could go. Oh, that's what I was saying. You could do something as simple as being on YouTube and start making videos around something that you good at. You could start DC real Sue. Oh no, it cut out. You could do what other side hustle I would well, it ain't even a side hustle. You can flip stuff on Amazon. You should have told her no. You walking, you walking the giraffe. Y'all silly out here. That's funny though. Like, no, I'm just out here walking in the giraffe. But yeah, I would do a hustle, you guys. Like, I mean, not a hustle, but I would do this. I would do something like I would start flipping shit on at Goodwill. I would go to Goodwill and start buying stuff or thrift stores and stuff like that and start buying stuff. I was trying to hit the beer section. You should have told her to bring you some beers. All right, y'all. What time is it? Okay. You love see if you like to go to thrift stores, you could be in there buying stuff and reselling it on eBay. I would prefer you to do clothes because it's easier to sell clothes and you can get your boxes from the post office for free and they'll deliver them to your house. You can do boxes and you can do padded bubble envelopes. Go to the not UPS but the United States Post Office website and you can order the boxes from the website and they'll bring them to your house. The boxes and the envelopes or the envelopes. So you get them and then you go buy the stuff and you get you some tissue paper from the Dollar Tree and then you can wrap the item in the tissue paper, right? And then you can put it in the thing. Get you some air freshener too. So I would spray like air freshener on my tissue paper so it'll smell good. And then I would wrap the like shirt or whatever in the tissue paper and then put a sticker on it with a heart or something, like get some really cute looking stickers from the Dollar Tree. And then I would put that shit in there and maybe even write a thank you hand note or whatever, promoting your store or stuff like that. Yeah, some cute. You can do it. I wouldn't spend too much. Like that's why I'm saying a Dollar Tree with the tissue and the stickers. But the packaging, you could also on eBay. I had bought a pack of those poly, I don't know. It's like the plastic kind of envelopes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They like super strong plastic or whatever, and then you fold the bottom and it's super sticky on one side. And I think a whole like big old pack of them was on like $20. So I would do that. I still have like stuff. I had stopped putting stuff on my eBay account because it had got froze. I had to do something and so they blocked me, but I didn't know what to do and so I just left. I recently kind of checked it out. I opened a whole new eBay account though. Okay, so eBay and the post office. Yeah, so eBay, you can buy the packaging like that plastic. I don't have one in here right now, but you know what I'm talking about. That you can get them in different colors too, but it's the plastic. My problem is I need a stable career where I don't have to interact with people. If you got money coming in, or if you stay with, like, if you got a husband or somebody, if you stable, I'm telling you guys, if you got stuff in your house, you can start selling the stuff in your house. But I like Goodwill. I don't really go to too many other thrift stores, but my mama will. But I'll go in there and I'll find something that I know that's of value, and I'll sell it. Jay said, I don't like people. But shit, sometimes you don't want to be bothered with people. I feel that all the time. Especially if you have a job where you are, like, being in the OR. I was already around people. Like, you're around people. Not so much the patients, but you got to talk to your doggone coworkers, and you might not want to talk to them. So I feel her on that. I feel you all the way on not wanting to be bothered with people sometimes. But I would do a side hustle. Is Jay a surgical tech? I don't know, but I know Jay. Like, I mean, I know Jay. That's my she part of the tribe. What you mean? But I don't know her. She not a surgical tech, but she part of the tribe. But I would definitely. Oh, also, I don't talk to them doing surgery. You don't talk during surgery. I be talking sometimes, so I just get the feel for the room. But then I'll be like, so. You a what? What is that? I don't know what that is. So you're saying I gotta have all A's, yep, to pass. Only if they talk to me. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, stay at home mom. Okay, let me come back. Stay. Oh, you're a stay at home mom. Oh, girl, you got it made then. Shoot. I mean, not made, but you know, like you ain't got to worry about the bills. Like over here, like it wasn't nobody helping. Like, like don't fuck around and walk in the house and the lights ain't on. That's terrible. It done happened before. It ain't happened in a long time, but it done happened before. Um, I walked in the room doing clinicals and the patient was staring at my soul. I was trying to talk. I wasn't trying to talk. Oh, I just be like, well, well, you're a student. Once you get more comfortable with what's going on in the flow, you'll maybe talk to them. I don't know. I'm a talker sometimes, so maybe I'll talk to the patients. I don't normally have time to talk to them. If I'm not scrubbed in when the patient come in, then my only objective is to help get the patient over to the bed so I can go scrub in. Excuse me, and get them position. We That's my only objective. Normally though, I'll scrub in early enough to set up, excuse me, so I can break scrub and go help. But you know, as a student, it probably is good to just sit back and be quiet. And if you knew, like, it probably is just good to sit back and be quiet and observe the situation. I'm also a single mom, so there's that. Oh, okay. So then, it was hilarious. So yeah, then you should definitely be selling if you got like your kids' clothes. Let me tell you really what I started selling out. My grandma had died a couple years ago, and she was like a Goodwill shopper. And then on the flea market on the weekends, we would go sell her stuff at the flea market. It's like every year, I mean every weekend for as long as I can remember. That's what she did. So she would go to Goodwill, and during the week she would clean the clothes, iron the clothes, and then we would go to the flea market on Sunday and Saturday and Sunday and sell them. So I had a bunch of her stuff when she died. It's not her stuff, but the clothes that she sold for Goodwill. I started with that. Then Braylon started growing out of his clothes and shoes. So I practiced with my grandma stuff, and then I started selling Braylon's kids stuff because he was growing out of his stuff faster than he was wearing it out. And so my mom also works at Ross, so he ended up with like a lot of he has a lot of clothes. And so, and his shoes too, because we homeschool and I work from home, so we ain't really leaving like that. So his shoes and stuff ain't getting scuffed up. So his foot growing out of the shoe, and you know they look brand new. Do you really make a profit? Yes, you will make a profit. You just got to know it's a learning curve. So you're gonna have to know what it is, like if once you go into Goodwill, you might find something you gonna know what it is. Like one time I went into Goodwill twice. I went into Goodwill and I found salon chairs. I know how much salon chairs cost because I'm a cosmetologist. So these salon chairs I think was like $25 and it was like 8 of them. I bought all of them. I just bought them and then I resold them on. I had to put those on eBay though because I wasn't gonna ship it. And then it happened again at another Goodwill, but this time it was on like 2. No, that time it was 4, and then I kept 2. And so yeah, you guys, like but that's just like those type of things. Like if you know, like maybe name brand too, I would do name brand and oversized clothes, like plus size clothes and stuff like that. Sells very well online because people like I had a lot of oversized clothes. No, I didn't ship the salon chairs. I had to put them on eBay. I mean, not on eBay, excuse me, on Craigslist. That was before Facebook Marketplace was like a thing. So now that Facebook Marketplace is out, you could probably use Facebook Marketplace for the big items. But I would turn into reselling. Oh yeah, no, but honey, I'm here to share it with you. I'm here for it because that was like the first thing that I really sold online though. Like that, it was clothes, and it was just like, especially my son's shoes. Like when he was little, you guys, like he would just have like Jordans, Nikes, Air Force One, like everywhere. And so, yeah, I started selling that shit. Like I just would clean up the shoes a little bit. You know, if they was dusty, I would clean them up. and I was selling to somebody. Now you know, like what you say, the profit part. So you got to be mindful of how much money you spending on this stuff. Now, if it's something that you done already got some wear out of, like your kids' clothes, then it's fine. But if it's something that you bought, like I found some dance clothes in Goodwill, and because I knew what it was, I bought them. They was in good condition and they were still in the box. So y'all know anything about dance clothes, I think they have a lifetime warranty on their cloths or whatever. And so I bought them and I sold them on Goodwill and I had them with the box. And so they could send them back in, I think, or something like that. I wouldn't buy those shoes either, you guys, to scrub in. I wouldn't scrub in clogs. So just to be clear, I would get tennis shoes. Or yeah, tennis shoes. I wouldn't scrub in clogs at all. Like they just not comfortable for that. They're not made for that at all. But yeah, that for a Goodwill and stuff to keep your profits down, maybe go on days that have they do hurt and they're not very like cushiony. And so, but go if you can go on days that get more discounts and stuff, like, and then if you got a parent that's getting the senior citizen discount, take them with you. Get it as low as you can. If you know somebody that got a senior citizen discount or a military discount, let's go. Let's go to Goodwill today. Keep your mask on because Goodwill already used to be like kind of dusty. So I guess the mask situation is kind of good now. But see, man, y'all, I'm finna go. Y'all is not finna have me. Oh, okay, wait a minute. What do you think about Amazon? Oh, FBA. So I think it's good. But they're gonna take a profit. They're gonna take a like a piece of it. So I think it's good because then you can do Prime. I don't think you can do Prime if it's like if it's not at the center already, if it's not at Amazon. Because you can still sell on Amazon and have the product at your house. I know, that's what I'm finna say. I'm finna go too, Barry. But I wanted to answer that for Jade. So I don't think you can do Prime, like if you wanted to sell on Amazon. Did you love your high school experiences? I think I did. I think I enjoyed it, Mark. I think I did. I'm trying to remember high school. Y'all graduated in 2001, so dang, did I just say that out loud? That's almost 20 years ago. Yeah, I did enjoy it. I wasn't a smart kid though. I used to copy off my best friend paper. I used to get in trouble. I used to be late to class. Not in trouble, but like I'd be in the hallway. I got in trouble a couple times in high school. Yeah, I went to the detention center. I had to go to alternative school. Damn. Yeah, but I wasn't like, I'm not, good night, Jay. I'm not, and oh, oh, see, she ain't too far behind me. But yeah, I had a good time in school, but I wasn't like a straight A student. Why that felt like forever ago. Yeah, shit, I just said 2001 and I had to really think like, what did I do in high school? Yeah, look at Jay. Yeah, be like that, man. Keep living. You gonna get old too. You graduated in 2015. Oh, that's so cute. She's such a little baby. I could just pinch your little cheeks. It do though, don't it? It really do. It just went out, y'all. Like sometimes I don't realize that I'm like 37. I be forgetting. Yeah, I be forgetting. Like I was in here on TikTok yesterday. Yeah, I was in here like this shit was so dumb, and I'm in here with like no kids and stuff. Like all the other TikTok moms is on there because like my son on TikTok, so I do want to learn it. But yeah, I be in here acting like a big old kid sometimes. I think it's because we younger. All right, you gotta be. It's gotta be that because I be in here like I be trying to show my son how to do cartwheels and how to do back bends. See, but being in your 30s don't. Yeah, but shit, when you hit like 30, after 35, you like, damn, 30, 36, 37. Some people are young forever. That's true. And I'm going to be young forever. I don't care what my birth certificate or my passport say. I'm going to stop aging here in a minute. Yeah, 35. That's when I started noticing like hormonal changes in my, like, that's around the time I started getting like, shit, I didn't know there was I had like a couple different breast cysts, and so I that's when it started. I was like, dang, I turned 35 and all this crazy shit happened. That's why I need to hurry up and have a baby out here. Yeah, you gotta have one soon because you already high risk. I ain't gonna rush you though. I ain't gonna tell you. You was four. See how you, CJ? See, I thought we was cool though. See how you making me feel? It's all right. I'm old enough to be your mama then, right? So say yes, ma'am. No, don't say yes, ma'am. So like, well, I'm old enough to be your. I'm barely old enough to be your mama. You need one, yeah. You got. I know. But you're married though, so right, you should be good. Like you just gotta get your husband on board and then just start taking it from him. My mama 58. My mama 58 too. Yeah, oh she not I mean my mama 58 too. But she 21 years older than me though. Yeah, she not old. I mean she do get a senior citizen discount at Goodwill, so take her with you. Take her with you, cause my mama get one. And I remember she told me, I was like, you get a senior citizen discount. Like, girl, you ain't old enough. And she was like, yes, I am. I get a senior citizen discount. That's my way of contemplating surgical tech and pregnancy at the same time. Yeah, I wouldn't put my life on hold. I wouldn't do that at all. I would have my baby. Like, I would just have a baby. And then so do the hustle, right? Get you a hustle, a home hustle, and then have a baby. Don't worry about the surgical tech part. Yeah, I would if I wasn't a surgical tech, I would have found a different way to like be at home mom. I even actually that's when I went to cosmetology school too. I knew that I would have more flexibility over being a mom as a cosmetologist. I didn't know I was gonna get it as flexible as I end up getting it, but I knew that it was gonna bring a different kind of flexibility in my life that I needed because I was like a single parent. You know, even though my son's dad is involved in his life, but I still was like I had him all the majority of the time. So I would start getting a side hustle or hustle. We won't call it a side hustle. I would get a hustle and I would have my baby and then I would have my and stay home with my baby. That's what I would do. And then I would worry about surgical tech school later. Cause you do have to have like, yeah, you 35, so have the baby and then enjoy the baby. Like I wouldn't even worry about if you really want to be a surgical tech, then go back to surgical tech school when your baby turn like 2 or 3 or something like that. Like I ain't even lying. But in the meantime, I would do something from home. Maybe do some like what I was saying, some digital some digital marketing skills that you can do for small businesses. In the second. Oh, that's right. Okay, well then, but you can finish the school and then you still should get a job maybe since you in the school, so you can pay off the debt. But I would still have a baby. Like all that other shit don't matter. The baby is gonna be way more important than your job. But you can work and stack, your bread. But I would still try to think of something because after you have your baby, you might not want to go back to work. I ain't gonna even lie. You might not even want to go back. You might not want to put your baby in daycare and all that stuff. Like, so I would be careful about that. But I'm finna go. I'm finna go, y'all. Girl, I got a full ride. No, you should. I would. It's at the school. I'm finna go. I keep saying that, but I'm finna go take a bath. Look, yeah, I've been sitting in here. I think you should have the baby though. I don't think you should wait to have your baby. I think you should just get pregnant as soon as possible. Like, just get pregnant. Especially if you still in school, because if you still in school, I ain't finna go. But if you still in school, then you can still be in school, finishing up the school, and then take maternity leave before you go to work. I think we talked about that already. Okay. Have fun for me because I ain't having no kind of fun. All right, girl. I'm gonna see you. If you come tomorrow, I'll be here tomorrow. I might come in the morning, but I ain't gonna make no promises. So don't forget if you got some like sage or something, like sage the house tonight and all of that good stuff. Okay, sage it and then set some good intentions. Tonight would be great. I'm gonna go, but tonight, like, put that energy out, set some intentions because you got the universe working with you right now with the 21st, the December 21st, and the Jupiter conjunction with Saturn. So try to use as much of this energy that you can to create a little baby. So good night, hun, and have fun.